Hello everyone and welcome back to Abundant Automation. Alright, now after 2 episodes of frantic and exhilarating beta busting, we're finally back in the base. We're in relative safety now, which means we can get to work on some of the other pressing issues here, which are of course getting iron. More iron. We're definitely gonna need it. Seeing that the iron that runs into science isn't even getting past the gear production. So let's deal with that. The stone furnaces are already full, which means that the raw stone is getting through. Which is nice, means that we don't have to do a bypass or anything for the time being. So let's plan a little bit about this. We do have our little engine set up down here. And this will need to expand a little bit further down here. So I don't know, maybe we'll do something along the lines of have electric engine. Oh yeah. The relative safety, huh? Oh, that's fine. We'll have something like electric engine units here, maybe bring in loop precisely there. Another idea would be... And you know what, we don't need to worry about that right now. We'll just leave somewhat of a generous space here. Let's call it down here. We'll start our engine production. Or rail production, I mean. Alright, so we'll want to do something along the lines of rail. Alright, what do we need? We need steel and stone. We'll do a split belt for those two. Then we'll need iron sticks for both. So some layout like this. But I think we'll rotate it ever so slightly. Give it one more space here. Yep, I'm happy with that. Make it run through there. And then you will get iron from there, you will output to there your straight rail, curvy rail, and iron sticks. There you go. And I think what we'll do is maybe... No, I was thinking about bending the main bus after this unit, but I don't think it's really necessary. So let's just go with what we have. Alright. Give me one more or two more steel chests here. Let's, for the time being, limit this just a little bit. I mean, later on down the line, we obviously never have enough rail, so one chest probably a good idea then, but right now, not so much. Alright, let's bring this stone bus down here. Let's also grab some belt from this. A little bit of a delayed science discovery never hurt nobody, right? Okay. Bring this under here. All of the supply lines have to make way. Why do I even have an uneven number of underground belts? Ah yes, it's because of the thing I did with the copper up there. Alright. So that's concrete. Advanced logistics system will be nice at some point. Yeah, but right now I'm just pressing buttons. Oh, no. Okay, let's do something like this, and then that'll come in there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? I think it will be a bit nicer if we do it that way. And yeah, we don't really need stone past this point, do we? So why don't we just do what? That? And then you can do this. And we'll also need iron. A little short on the belts here. Let's go up and grab some more. Yeah, about factory is certainly also something that'll be on the table. But yeah, right now with this supply of iron, wouldn't really be much use in it, would there? Alright, so let's do a bit of handcrafting on the belts and bring this iron down here. And we'll need to split you off there. Alright, so stone line will end there. Stone brick will go on a bit further because I also want to do stone walls and the like down here. Right. No, we didn't really up there, so let's just continue with this trend. Did we have yeah, we did have a plan for this. This is supposed to be plastic, so let's do something like that and then bring that as far in. Oh no, that's not exactly what I want. Alright, let's do it like that. Alright, so that's iron. Yeah, that's all we need. Save for power. I think there really is a pretty way to power this. Right, let's use big power poles to bring the power down the... no, screw it, let's just take it from here and see where we end up. I don't like this setup that much because more often than not it leads to a layout where you can just essentially turn off all of your factory by removing one single strategically placed power pole. Okay, so that's rail taken care of. Train stops, I guess we can probably handcraft the few we need, at least for the time being. And we can use electronic circuits and iron plate from up here. For a friendly little non-functional. Yeah, screw it, we're just gonna handcraft those as well. Just for the time being, until we have enough iron. Alright, we also need a few engines here to make our first few locomotives. And let's give you some of my stone. Grab a bunch of rail. Alright, my standard rail setup down here. That's you three, you'll be chain signals, and I think I'm happy with that. Grab a bit of steel as well. Make ourselves a stack of the old train stops. And let's have a look at what we're working with here. So, it would probably be a good idea to have an estimate of how long these furnace changes will be when we're done with them. So let's do that. Let's try... No, we have enough stone furnaces for this. So with medium power poles, there's no reason to leave these gaps in between, except for one in the middle where we'll be doing the shuffling around bit, the rebalancing. So planning ahead for blue belt saturating furnace lines. So we'll need 12 on the other side for yellow belt. The blue belt's triple that speed, so we're going to need 36 per side. So let's say we have our load balancing thing after 18. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and then that's 2, 4, and 6, 8, 10. That's 18. Now let's say this is our output, and we have... I'm just sketching things out here. We'll do it somewhat like this, and then we can have the next furnace basically go there. Don't see a reason not to. Yeah. So that's another 2, 6, 2, 4 comes after 2, 6, 8. And gates. Yeah, once again, just pushing buttons. And losing track of my count. Where was I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What? Yeah, 10, 12. And another 6. Well, let's count again, just for the fun of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and glorious 18. So that's 36. Meaning that this is already all we need, space-wise. So let's see. Yeah, I'll probably want to stay with steel furnaces for most of the game. Just because modules are fine if you want to build a really big factory. But I don't really feel the need to do them for most of the game. And having said that, I realized that I planned all of this around upgrading to electric furnaces at some point. We'll just see. We'll see what the future brings. Alright. So in our current setup, left one's always the thingy, so we'll probably not be... Yeah, let's just assume that this is the bottommost rail. I want a space of 4 tiles in between each rail. So that means we're comfortably able to fit a number of rails in here. So we could probably do copper unloading somewhere here and iron unloading somewhere there. That seems like a good enough idea. Let's try it. Let's also try getting some more signals there, because we're definitely gonna need some. Also big poles. Alright. How do I want to do this? Now I'm gonna go with somewhat of a hybrid approach. I'm gonna have single-headed freight trains, so ore and oil and stone and coal will all be transported using single-headed trains. I might put 2 locomotives on one end, but I'm not going to make them revertible, if that's a word. But for things like, I don't know, engineering trains and FAL and, I don't know, outpost builders, something like that, utility trains, I think it would still be better to go with double-headed trains. Just like the responsiveness of trains, I think it's responsiveness and acceleration of one-headed trains as opposed to two-headed, so we're gonna give it a shot. Still, I'm gonna need more iron, as always. So let me grab some up here. Alright, so we're definitely gonna start with only one train. And we'll probably even manually lay the first track. Well, hell no, we're not doing that. So let's make one file, one train, and that's already more than enough. Yeah, I can't do blueprints, so I might as well not do file. Well, we'll see about that. So either way, let me use this loco and wagon duo to make a couple of measurements here. So I want a bit of a space here. So these two lines will be in and outbound traffic. Now if I put a rail there and run it up here, that just about squeezes by the edge of this copper deposit, so I'm pretty happy to do that. And that, and we're gonna have a little stacker here. It'll essentially go like this. Now we'll have to measure when we need to break these off. Right, so I want entry signals there. Seems about right. Now let's probably be a wise idea to bring some fuel for this whole endeavor. Eventually we are obviously gonna fuel the trains automatically, but for now we cannot. Alright. Let's just have a little measurement setup. Let's Butter's Furry Party, alright, that's perfectly serviceable for a testing station's name. Okay, so let's say we stop you there. No, that's far too far forward. Just wanted to see, yeah, it's definitely at the beginning of a tile, which is something I might have noticed. That's not really helpful. Let's make this for measurement purposes a normal signal. Right, and I want you to go there. And I want you to have an obstacle here. Yeah, I know. Why do you not... So that's about enough. But I'm still gonna give it one more tile. Just so that it doesn't hold the trains behind it longer than necessary, because they will break before they go, before they get to a signal. Alright, so that's our station being built, our iron unloading station. But unfortunately that's gonna have to do us for this episode. We will continue this endeavor in the next session. But until then, and as always, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have been Disgrind, and I shall see you soon.